Hello and welcome. You're watching Mirror Now. I'm Gauri Singh. First up, let's get you a big story coming in from the city of Mumbai. And getting you the latest on the horror that unfolded in a Mumbai-Lucknow bound moving train in which 8 men gang raped a 20-year-old woman. According to railway cops, the gang had boarded the train to loot the passengers, following which they raped a 20-year-old female. 5 of the 8 culprits have been arrested, while cops are still looking for the other 3 accused. The cops also revealed that they looted cash and phones to the tune of Rs 96,000. In fact, Santia Gora is with us, who is tracking this case closely for us. Santia, even though several hours have passed since this incident came to light and police has 5 arrests to show in this particular case, we on Mirror Now are continuing to take up this story because of the several unanswered questions as well as concerns. Here we are talking about a 20-year-old woman who was traveling with her husband on a train which is usually crowded, mostly taken, it runs on a busy route. And yet, a gang of criminals feel so unafraid and so audacious that they board the train with an intention to loot the passengers and end up gang raping this woman and then also flee away from the spot.
Yes, absolutely. And see, as you rightly mentioned, that this gang was clearly extremely unafraid. And that's exactly why GRP is now looking into their background, their history as well, suspecting that these people have committed similar crimes in the past. That's exactly why they were so prepared for it. They were so unafraid and so blatant about it. Now, talking about what happened, it was on the evening of Friday that Pushpak Express, a Lucknow-Mumbai bound train, reached Igatpuri station. From there, 8 people boarded a general compartment of the train, and as soon as the train left from the station, they started looting the passengers. They looted around 20 passengers. They snatched their phones. They asked them to give their cash and other valuables. And after that, they actually turned to this 20-year-old victim. They, according to GRP, forced oral penetration on her. And talking about what they were carrying with them, because that is again shows that how blatant they were. They did not even have any deadly weapon on them. They did not have any guns, pistols, or any knives also for that matter. All they had was some blades. Only 4-5 passengers tried to resist them. To that, they were attacked by these 8 people, and these 8 people overpowered the entire compartment. This horror of looting and raping continued for around half an hour till the time the train actually reached Kasara station. And when that happened, some of the passengers raised an alarm, and GRP officials who were present on the station at that time, they managed to arrest 2 of them, but rest 6, they actually fled from the spot. Later on Friday night, 2 more people were arrested, and yesterday 1 more arrest was made. Still 3 people are yet to be arrested by the GRP. Now the questions here, first, that such a horrific crime took place for half an hour in a moving train, and there was no security cop present in the compartment. It's understandable that it's not possible for the GRP to deploy staff in every compartment of every train, but there has to be a mechanism that if there is a problem in one compartment of the train, the cop who is present anywhere in that train has to be informed, or there has to be one way. Second, as per the protocol itself, the helpline numbers of GRP and RPF are supposed to be displayed in every compartment. Now, whether this happened here or not, that is a question which GRP is yet to answer. And apart from that, in that entire half an hour, did any of the passenger called the helpline number, got an opportunity to call the helpline number? Did that happen or not? And if yes, if that happened, what was the response that passenger got? So these are the questions which are yet to be answered by GRP. And see, this is happening only after a few days when in Maharashtra itself, whether it was Pune minor gang rape case or Ulhasnagar minor rape case, these crimes were also either happened on railway property or were linked with railway station. So that is exactly why Mirror Now raised these questions before as well, that what exactly, and it is not a state center thing. Railway becomes the responsibility of both, either it is the local railway trains or local suburban trains or the outstation trains. It's a combined responsibility. So it's not also a state and center thing. What exactly both the governments are actually doing to ensure safety of passengers, especially women, when it comes to trains and railway stations?
Right, some very, very serious questions there which authorities need to answer. Thank you, Santia, for tracking this case for us and giving us all those details. In fact,